Hey. This is me, Kaedyn Franklin. Can you subscribe to me? I want 100 likes, baby. And I'm in the playoffs. If you watch Madden 20, that's when I made it into the playoffs. I'm so proud of myself. I'm taking a deep breath. And it's blowing my mind right now. Hey, 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 hey. This stuff I never could hit. I would never take a hit. Oh. Here we go,
hey
baby.
Nice. This is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin.
I'm so hyped up, man.
Coach,
if I win,
has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you
let's go, baby.
You say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
So boy, ready, yo, I mean, take the body, Superman, oh, I mean, you, but that's all, I mean, you, but... Oh, yeah. Look at my player guy. Oh, yeah. Hold here. Oh, that's here. It's everyone's hold it here.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Yes. Yes. Let's go,
solid
baby.
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
Now a throw inside,
that's how I do, baby. That's how I do it.
Yards and a first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single-covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Watch the screen.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Let's go.
And he's going to come down with it.
Yes.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Yeah.
A very strong gain of 24. Looks pretty evident what they want to do. The same connection to start the game on back-to-back throws.
When you got a big-time target, you've got to go to him. The flip side is, shouldn't the defense know that? They should be better prepared.
Absolutely. They're going to have to step up and in a hurry. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Franklin. There's Here's Evans again, complete.
Yeah.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 4 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Guys. Oh, 8-9. Oh, what's it?
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
This is the punishment. That's all
gives
the
the Bucs
baby.
a 7-0 lead.
Yeah. Over the bag with a big
A
bullet.
drive there of just 4
Bullet.
plays. And
Big
it ends with a
bullet.
touchdown for the Bucs.
Big bullet.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
I don't got 81
It'll bring it a
points
few
or
past
40.
the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers now under head coach Ron Rivera. And they'll be led out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
There are a number of great quarterbacks in the NFL, but I have to believe that the prototype in terms of look has to be Cam Newton. That stature and frame, almost breathtaking when you see him in person. And now he's starting to put it all together with consistency in his game, throwing, running, leading.
They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, man.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his
Oh
catches.
my
So
God, I just got my
got
takes.
to continue to focus on not
Hey,
giving
you
up
can
big
hear my
play when he
voice
does
from
catch
the
the ball in
chest to the
secondary.
sense of my with hey. Nobody really did time out. Oh no, you
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Newton. And that's incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. You got a hand in there to break that one up. And the offensive starters for the Panthers.
Yeah.
And this is a unit that has to feel good about itself. Got the win last week in the wild card round, and oftentimes we say you want to get the open week and get some rest, but many times we see the upsets happen with a team that won the week before and has momentum on its side.
He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
An excellent year, obviously, because they got the open week, had the bye. But the one thing you always worry about, the rust factor. And I had a coach say to me one time, when you have that open week, you often think about scrimmaging so you're ready to go the next week. But you know you can't. So you cross your fingers and hope your guys are ready to roll.
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings, for some reason it builds up. But this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
He tried to. I like that. He tried to, but he couldn't.
For Carolina.
He tried to.
You can use all over on defense, both in the box as a tackler and back deep as a cover man.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Franklin. This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 15-yard touchdown grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Oh.
That's two really excellent drives for them to start this ball game. Both ending with touchdown passes.
The big picture, they look great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. Let's get focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making excellent throws.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
42.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That one good for a completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
And Ndamukong Suh was an all-pro when he was with the Detroit Lions in 2013, 2014. Many people think that maybe he might either be slowing down or not playing at the same level. My eyes tell me he's still playing at an elite level, still destroying the interior of an offense, can get to the quarterback, crush a run game, you name it. Ndamukong Suh can do it, and how about how durable he is? Hasn't missed a game since 2011.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Yeah, guys. This is exciting, man. I want to give you a hard one for this guy. He's insane.
21 yards. Well done on the return. Yeah. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He completes it to Evans. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Yeah,
man. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Are you bowling, guys? You know I described in my videos. Describe the bowling too. I love bowling. Just give it 100 likes. Mike Evans, give it 100 likes.
There at 22.
Winning. I need an excellent countdown. I want 100 likes in 5 seconds.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Subscribe to my channel. Boom!
This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Back to throw. Franklin.
Big hit, Franklin. Touchdown.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And
I'm so scared if I bring out interception.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
This guy never misses a
And he's into the end zone.
Hey!
Touchdown.
Touchdown, baby. I haven't done the switch. You are saying bye, neighbor. I don't want to kick. Hey.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough.
Thanks,
Otherwise, they would make it in the NFL.
Let me see.
But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl,
Hey.
they have refined route running ability.
Gay is on for the point after. And it is now 21-0. 21-0.
Well, I'm going like Dallas. Pittsburgh. You know what my whole eyes out. How you been up in that? Oh, I'm up in 5. You know what you know what my whole eyes out. You are such a baby and holding me up.
Touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
I got let's get
the offense ready to head back out there.
And
some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points
No,
up.
actually,
Madden
versus Sonic
what you also have to
again.
guard against is calling every play
Let's do it after.
big shot downfield.
So
Next
next
one,
one,
you're gonna get all these
we're
points
gonna
back
do
on one
the
drive.
actual
You're not.
championship.
And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away.
Yeah,
and
baby.
incomplete. 2nd and 10. Newton again. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I know there's secret spots.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 39, Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground, it's Hill. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton, the intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And that'll make it 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
21
and they've got to figure out how to stop some of the highlights that we're seeing on the screen here.
And what it feels like, he's trying to say it doesn't matter what you put out here. I am having a big-time performance. I'm playing at a big-time level. Just keep throwing me the football.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage.
Yeah, baby. We are going, baby, to against the Carolina Panthers.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. And it's caught. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little 1st half for your partner.
It's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
So,
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter.
Everyone's dying
because
I made a touch.
Before this game is over.
No, I'm not everyone's daddy. You're not watching my videos. Just so glad this slip there.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Yeah.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
1st down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Hill.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This fourth and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC divisional round game. And it was the Dallas Cowboys who are moving on to the next round as they knock off the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
From the 29, Newton stepping up. He'll try and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
What do you mean? Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, 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 hey.
Newton on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. He got a hand in there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On second down, it's Hill. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What's that? Ready to eat? Mike 45. I got you. I got you.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Franklin. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Gerald McCoy able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. He finds his target. It's Evans. 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Mr. Jarrett's having a baby.
Gay is on for the point after. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And a fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you were... yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st down, and it's Hill again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Here we go. Check tight.
On 2nd down, Hill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Play action. It's Newton. And down he goes. A Buccaneers sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Franklin. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to...
Under pressure, and down he goes. Shaq tops it, making his presence felt on the sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Franklin. And the pressure gets to him again. Kaedyn short. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
On 4th down, Franklin.
What?
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That
Bruce
is
Arians
not
takes a shot there, but his
my
guys come up empty.
Lord.
And that will force a turnover on downs. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Newton to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, he'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Newton, and a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's all.
Another wayward pass. They started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Franklin buying time to his left.
Come on.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 1 back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 1. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Selma Minette, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, Newton. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made a...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
lose this game, man, I would be so upset.
Third and a couple remaining. Completes it to Samuel. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now they're not close to the 1st down.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Come on,
Trying to
guys.
give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I'm so wanted
Here's
to the
2nd and 10
point.
now from about the 32. To throw again. Franklin. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Trent Murphy. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Hello, guys.
They have secured a spot
I
in
still
the
want to
conference
describe it.
championship,
There's no giving
and
me
now
how to
you
describe
can
it.
start to
This
smell it at
is
this
an
point in the season,
thing.
can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking
Give me
ahead.
how to
But when you
describe
get
it,
to the
baby.
conference
I
championship
want
game
it.
and you
I
know you're
want it.
there,
I want it
the
very
Super Bowl
much.
does loom
Just
in
watch
the
it,
future.
and that's my game. See you
So
later,
that'll just about
alligators.
do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Start to play. It's not good.